Gardening is such an enriching experience and is so therapeutic and really connects you with place. You're watching something grow, you're caring for it, and I think that that has just like immeasurable benefits. My name is Ellie Duncan. I am a program coordinator at the Center for Community Learning, a farmer at City Sprouts Farm, and newly managing the York Community Farm. The York Community Farm was established about 10 years ago by this woman, Mary Locum, who lives in the York neighborhood. And she is really passionate about community agriculture and using unutilized space. So there was that little patch of grass right up against the interstate that is owned by the Department of Transportation. And I think that she just envisioned a big garden there. City Sprouts was established in 2018 by myself and my friend Anna. In the hunt for yards to use, we found this site, which is a 3-acre property owned by Colshan Community Land Trust. They were hoping to get somebody to come and farm here, but everybody came and looked at it and it's a field of blackberries, and everyone was like, nah, we don't want to do that. But I think that Anna and I were intrepid enough and maybe like the right amount of naive to come in and be like, we could do this. A community farm could be a wide number of things, but is typically a person or a team of people who are growing food for their community.
Food is like kind of a backbone of community, a backbone of how we be together as people. A magnificent common ground for all of us, and a way to talk about like cultural similarities and differences in a really positive and like loving way. My name's Sarah Wheatley, and I'm the garden program manager for Common Threads Farm, and that means that my job is mostly to make sure that the school gardens are awesome learning and teaching habitats for our students and for our food educators.
My name's Lyndon Cartwright. I am AmeriCorps food educator here at Watcombe Middle School and Colshan Middle School as well. I do the gardening education and most of the garden maintenance for the garden here.
The program has spread. We're now in 22 schools in Whatcom County. That includes most of the Bellingham elementary schools, the remainder of which are getting gardens as they get rebuilt. I mean, I think of it as a really excellent introduction to the natural world. Kids really like to do real things, and I think we kind of have an advantage in that we are doing real things, and you can kind of see the benefits of working as a team clearly. You can see the benefits of treating a space respectfully. Kids won't necessarily connect the kale that they grow in the garden with the kale they see in the store, but if someone helps them have that experience and is cooking it with them in the classroom, they're like, oh, I tried this in the garden and I liked it, or I'm willing to try this because it's something I have prior experience with. I think middle schoolers, especially teenagers in general, got kind of a bad rap a lot of the time, but I think, as adults, as grown people in their world, we have a responsibility to like offer them more responsibility and link that to the new freedoms that they're craving.
My name is Melissa Rikers. I'm the food educator here at Birchwood Elementary. I think a lot of it is just about connection with the natural world. A lot of them don't have any sort of garden at home, so like they don't get to explore the soil, the bugs, the plants, and it's great when they get to take that home, and it's great that they get to kind of have a sense of ownership over what they're growing. We start with seed and we end at the table with our food. The kitchen here at the school, they prefer if we bring them leafy greens over like something that requires a lot of prep. So we usually will bring them, maybe cherry tomatoes and lettuce for their salad bar, and they'll feed that directly to the kids.
And I always tell the students that this is their garden. It's not the school's garden, it's not my garden, it's their garden. And so if they want anything, they can come and get it. And I see that a lot of times kids will come after school and take stuff home. They've taken onions and everything home to go cook with.
Urban agriculture specifically is just such a great way to cultivate community vibrance, because it is such a force of life, and there are so many ways to support it and to get involved.